Messianic 7 News Presentation. Presenting to you Messianic news based on Christians and Jews' worldview in Yeshua our true Messiah.
Here is the news in headline: Tomnisani reclaiming Israeli sovereignty over the Temple Mount. A record number of Jews ascended the Mount since the beginning of the year, finishing up the month of Tishrei on the Temple Mount. The illegal police searches at the entrance to the Mount continue. Tomnisani, founder of B'daynu, returning to the Temple Mount, an Israeli non-governmental organization NGO advocating for Jewish rights on the Temple Mount and preservation of its antiquities and aiding the rebuilding of the Third Temple. Nasani said that since 1967, when Israel raised its flag over the Temple Mount after liberating Jerusalem in the Six-Day War, the Jewish people's birthright has been usurped by the Islamic Waqf, an Islamic endowment of property held in trust for a charitable or religious purpose. Following Israel's 1967 victory, Moshe Dayan, then Israel's Minister of Defense, appointed the Waqf to be the civil administrators of the Mount, with the proviso that they maintain a status quo of unlimited Jewish access to the site. For the last half-century, the Waqf, together with Jordan, its patron and overseer, have limited Jewish access and rights on the Mount, while also violating the status quo by illegally building 3 more mosques there. Nasani, a non-religious Jew and former Israeli soldier, has made it his mission to gain greater interest in the Temple Mount issue amongst wider communities in Israel and halt further Arab encroachment on the site of Jerusalem's ancient Jewish temple.
Hey, we're here on the closed Temple Mount for Jews for the 7th day. We're here to protest about the closing of the Mount to Jews only, while yesterday night dozens of Muslims on the Mount up there shouted to kill Jews, while we are here staying and hoping to get inside the Mount to pray to our holiest site. And also it is so painful to see the PLO flag waving up on the Dome of the Rock, while the police don't do anything to remove it. And many tourists here also see it and ask why there is a PLO flag on the Temple Mount. So this is the situation here from the entrance to the Mount. We will be here to protest until the Mount will be in our hands.
A record number of Jews ascended the Mount since the beginning of the year. This week, 1,426 Jews ascended the Mount, and since the beginning of the Jewish year, 7,590 Jews ascended. This is more than a 30% increase from the parallel time next year, when 5,696 ascended, finishing up the month of Tishrei on the Temple Mount. Many Jews are expected to ascend the Mount in the last 3 days of Tishrei and for the beginning of the month, starting this week. B'daynu guides are waiting for you on the Temple Mount every day. Temple Mount ascenders have rights. It's inconceivable that 6-year-old girls have to go through an unjustified body search by the police.
אז לבדוק על זה, הנה, אתה רוצה שיוריד את הבגדים ככה? זה גם טוב לך? לא ביישו לכם.
אתה תתבייש.
אני מתבייש.
אתה מעביר את כל הזה על הילדים שלך ואתה אומר אנחנו.
למה כל אחד
ביישו. בושה. פשוט בושה.
אתה בושה, לא אנחנו.
shame on you.
אתה בושה, לא אנחנו.
למה על כל אחד יחזו דתית אתה עושה לו בדיוק על כל הגוף?
אתה רוצה להיכנס או להיות מועד?
At least 4 Jews prostrated on the Mount this week, 5 Jews were arrested or detained on the site, and only 1 Jew was removed upon prostration.
Let us now hear from Tomnisani, but first see the link below. If you are in Papua New Guinea and would like to support, we have coordinators in Port Moresby, East and West, Yangaroo, Wassara and Maprik.
Financial support by your warm words even, and support from all over the world and from Papua New Guinea. We have the support to do it. We have many difficulties, as you may see on the updates that we are sending for you, but this is how things will go naturally. To build the temple, it's something that will cost a lot of efforts, and we are here to do it. With your help, we are happy to connect you to the Jewish people and to the state of Israel and to the Temple Mount. I will be very glad to invite you to visit Israel and visit Jerusalem and to take you to see the Temple Mount and all of the holiest places in Israel. You will be my guests, of course, and thank you for the support. I want to mention again all of Papua New Guinea people, East Sepik, Yangon, and Maprik, and Balif. You are now connected to us through Beit Lechem Missions Foundation, alongside with Be'aden organization. I want to thank Yango and Wingay and the Messianic congregation in Port Moresby, who stood with us for the Temple Mount in the last year, from 2021 to 2022. Financially, it helped us very much to promote things on the Temple Mount. I want to thank also Maprik, Tabernacle of David congregation, that will join us this year, this new Hebrew year. And again, last ones, Balif, TOD, and Aliyah Coordination Center for hosting the Sukkot program. Again, thank you very much. I cannot explain how much your support helping us to promote our activity in the Temple Mount. We are bringing a lot of Jewish ascenders to the Temple Mount. We're fighting there. Unfortunately, we have to fight to promote our situation, to be able in the near future to build the third temple, to blow the shofar freely on the Temple Mount, and to promote the Temple Mount for all of the nations, Jews, Christians, even Muslims that can help us and be a part of it. We are willing to do so peacefully. And again, I want to thank you all for your great support, and Happy New Year. And thank you for your support. I'm here for you, and we'll be happy to host you here in Israel and in Jerusalem. Thank you very much. Bless you.
This is Messianic 7 News presentation. Presenting to you Messianic news based on Christians and Jews' worldview in Yeshua our true Messiah.